what are some of the do's and don'ts in terms of while making your content strategy, and some common mistakes which a lot of companies have done. Content strategy for a startup, what do we mean? I mean,
For startups, mainly their focus should be on knowing their audience, like what are the pain points of their audience, and then creating same content for the audience, and then setting clearer goals.
when you look at any company, whether it's a small startup or a large scale organization, what are the end goals? End goals can be yes, profitability, yes, top line revenue, yes, to get market share, to acquire new customers, all those things. Content strategy means what kind of content, how we make it, how do we distribute it, what is the broad objective of it, and are we measuring it or not? Any product or service, the entire 140 crore population is not a target audience. Basis your demographics, basis your psychographics, your behaviors and lifestyle. Very important to understand out of this 140 crore population that we have in India, which is that section, who are our target customers? Are we looking at some community building? Are we looking at educating the customers? Okay, then making the content, distributing the content, okay, and then engagement in a proper manner. Why is building trust important? So Zomato, they have a very so their content strategy was they mastered the entire social media and SEO. They worked aggressively in terms of the search engine optimization. Okay, they had their content was they'll come out with very funny, humorous, witty ads. Okay, and an ad which the target customer is able to relate with. For example, I don't know how many of you have seen this ad. They came up with the ad, bail delivered faster than a bail. So it was a very hard-hitting ad, very witty, very funny, very humorous, and it was actually hitting that exact point. Because Zomato is known for fast deliveries. So what Cred did was they believed in the concept of storytelling in the form of advertisements. So they hired a lot of these famous personalities, film stars, cricketers, other sportsmen, singers, all leading personalities. So ek karke they created an ad using these personalities, and whatever message they wanted to portray, they portrayed the message in the form of a story. Anybody seen the ads of Nykaa? They spread themselves across the e-commerce, the different platforms. The quick commerce, e-commerce. They believed in multiple channel distribution. Okay, so they had a very clear cut strategy. A lot depends who your target customer is, what are his pain points, what kind of message you want to give to him, what kind of content you're creating, how is that content being passed on to the customer, and whatever content is being passed on to the customer, are you tracking it or not? So what Razorpay did was, they did not start selling their financial products. They created blogs, storylines. They tried to first educate the customers. So they picked up a financial product, broke it down into small stories. They started educating the customers that this is how this product works, this is how this concept works. So they first educated the customers, made them aware about the concept and the product, and then told them, okay, now that you've understood the product and the concept, ye aise kaam karte hai. Okay, so we are also there in the market. You may consider our product. So their focus was not on selling, but their focus was on creating concepts, educating the customers about the concept. Do not restrict yourself to only one channel. Let's say, for example, I say, I will only create blogs. Or the second company says, I will only focus on videos. All successful companies, they focus on multiple channel approach. Optimize for SEO. What does SEO means? It is basically your search engine optimization. I go to internet, I go to Google, I use a search word called fuel economy. Okay, so fuel economy ke andar, whichever companies are there, okay, they'll start listing. So search engine optimization means I spend little bit of money, I choose the right the search words. Using those words, I try and promote my company. Okay, engage and interact with the audience. Unless my company has a separate department which tries to engage with the customer, irrespective of the fact that no matter how strong my content strategy is, if I do not interact with the customers, it is not going to help me.
Pretty much sums up our webinar. Thank you so much, sir, for your great insights and for your time. It was genuinely our honor to host you as a speaker.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.